While I'm cleaning up the yard here, somebody asked me a comment about whether I actually have comments that are a pet peeve of mine. I found that to be kind of an interesting idea for a video, and the answer is, oh yes, most definitely. When you've been a YouTuber as long as I have, there are certain ones that come in that just rub you the wrong way. I think my biggest pet peeve, about 6 years or so ago, I decided it was not worth my time to answer any comment, question, that literally, if they had to put it into Google search, would have taken them to my video. And the real sad part is they're commenting on a random YouTube video of mine just because they saw a lawn tractor or saw a fish tank or saw whatever. And if they had to actually put their question into the YouTube search, it would have taken them to my video that actually answered their question. So that, for 6 years now, I have refused. If I know damn well that all they had to do was do a Google search and find it, and I know people are going to say Google search sucks these days, everything else. Watch my previous video that I just posted. I'll post a link down below. I know Google search sucks. Google search is part of the reason why I'm selling my house, because otherwise I'm going to lose it financially. Google search has killed YouTube. What's another pet peeve? The stupid Facebook group people. And I know it's Facebook group people. Ever since Facebook groups started to explode, there now is this phenomenon where people will click on a video that has to do with what their question is and not actually watch the video, just post the question. I have several videos. I have one specifically. It's a Cub Cadet video on hot wiring the deck engagement push button. And I take about 1 minute and 48 seconds at the start of that video to describe exactly what can go to hell if you do it wrong. It's a disclaimer. Literally, if they just watched 1 minute and 48 seconds, they would know exactly what wires to cut, they would know exactly what wires to splice together, and they would have a machine up and running. But instead, I get comments all the time. I'm here to find out what wires to splice. I'm here to find out what I should cut. How do I bypass it? Blah, 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 blah. Watch the damn video. It's literally there. And while we're moving on to that, that is my other favorite video when it comes to my next third pet peeve for YouTube comments. My third pet peeve is the person that tells me the how-to video doesn't work. What the hell? I literally show you every single step along with firing up the machine or demonstrating the item at the end of it in order to be able to show you that it works and to confirm that it works. No, my how-to works. Your stuff is just more screwed up than you want to admit, and so therefore you want to play blame the YouTuber so that you can claim supposedly you're not as stupid as you think you are. I have a Golo video. I have a Golo video that constantly has that comment in it. And the reason being is because if you do the hot wire and you decide to just leave it connected and just ramrod that booster pack, you will fry it literally the very first time that you attempt to use it. And then they'll comment on my video that it didn't work. No, it's not that it didn't work. It's that you didn't listen to my warning in the video to only crank that starter for about 20 seconds and then give it some cooldown time. The Cub Cadet video I was talking about earlier, that's another one. People will tell me it doesn't work. Well, no, what it is your wiring harness was more screwed up than the one in the video, or you've got something else that's wrong with your machine and you misdiagnosed it and want to blame the poor YouTuber. Let's see, do I have any other pet peeves? Yes. Behind me. You should bring back that project. Insert whatever project name is. If the project made money on YouTube, I would bring it back. In fact, actually, most of the time when I post a video that I know damn well is me working on a project just for fun, I literally state, I'm working on this project for fun, bringing you guys along. Here's a video for you guys to watch this week. You know how many views most of those videos get? About 3,000 views. In the current YouTube market, that's about 12 bucks. That's not worth my time. Like literally just to roll Mud Wizard out and tinker with it to get it fired up in order to even remotely make a video, I'm going to spend 20 bucks. So every video I post on that, I lose $8 just to be able to entertain you guys. I'm not going to do it. It's a waste of my money. It's a waste of my investment. What's another pet peeve while I'm here? You should just buy it. Or you should just buy this. Seriously, man. I'm a junkyard YouTuber. If I had the money to buy stuff, I wouldn't be looking at liquidating and selling my house in order to buy raw land and start fresh. Obviously, I can't go out and buy a $1,000 piece of equipment magically out of my rear wallet. I don't know about your wallet, but I do this thing called I open it, and it for some reason has the amount of cash I put in it, and it doesn't magically seem to gain any. I don't know why that is according to the comments section, but I can't just magically go buy a $1,000 this and a $1,000 that. I know that a lot of YouTubers have made it so that there is this pre-felt notion that you supposedly should be able to. And that was created by a lot of YouTubers, like Cars and Cameras is a good example. Cars and Cameras literally started out as pretend redneck. And that is the problem with today, is that there are a lot of pretend redneck YouTubers that magically had $1,000 in order to spend that a real, actual junkyard guy does not have and has to make do with what they got. And that's one of the big issues. And another pet peeve that I have. You should do it like such and such YouTuber that obviously was sponsored with every single thing that they have. They obviously have a silver spoon. They obviously got sponsored. They obviously got given everything. And people think you just magically should all of a sudden get the same sponsorships. Or magically you should all of a sudden get the same exact item that they did. It doesn't work that way, guys. You got to build up to it. And that's what I've done. I literally started this channel with nothing but a Stanley tool mechanic tool set from Walmart for $89.95. I started fixing Ford Rangers and doing how-to videos with Stanley tools. And we progressed from there. And I think to a certain extent, I think we might have actually exceeded our audience of junkyarding a little bit. And maybe that actually was part of the problem with the channel the last few years. Maybe me getting the lift inside so that I didn't have to fight with the weather. Maybe that made me not redneck enough for the views. Maybe me getting newer tools and stuff so I wasn't working with half-dead skill impacts and stuff. Maybe that made me too new and not redneck enough. I'm not sure. But I do know what my pet peeves are in the comment section. I do know what I just plain don't answer anymore and that I totally ignore. I have a really old, we're talking really archaic. I have a really old BB gun video that gets the same comment on it all the time. You never showed where to put the spring exactly for the trigger. There is literally only one pin in the case sticking up next to the trigger. And I show clearly sliding it on with my thumb. Yes, my 14-year-old video is a little bit on the dark side because I shot it in my basement while my kid was sleeping. But if you can't figure out that there's only one place the spring can go, that's not my problem as a YouTuber. That's you not putting any common sense in. Anyways, I love you guys, the people that give me awesome comments. I love the people that give me input comments. I love the people that give me idea comments. I love you guys with the supporting comments. I'm religious as a toad on a toadstool on Tuesday, but I love every God bless comment that you guys put down there, because I know that you're supporting me, whether I'm ugly, whether I'm happy, whether I'm sad, whether I'm content, whether everything's going right or whether everything's going wrong. So I appreciate you guys. Have a good day.